is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They recovered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this...
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Got room on the return. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Pick up the 1st down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Looking downfield, it's Culpepper. That's caught. It's Tate.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them. There was a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Cobb. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They won't have time to run an another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Dropping back, it's Culpepper. Lets it fly. Touchdown Trojans! Fit in the window for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Hooks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Here he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield, it's Culpepper. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cobb. Running wide open down the gut of the field. At the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hooks. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Defense not showing press coverage. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. One more snap coming before halftime. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation. You're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Tate. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. This time they'll go to the running game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. To throw, it's Culpepper. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Trojans are on the move. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Leinart, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hurst. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Gain of 37 on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The run from the shotgun. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arizona State!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight.
It's blocked, and they still have a chance. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USC. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hooks. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Out of the gun to give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
They'll try to get the 2, knot this thing up, and maybe push us into overtime. They'll go to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. From the gun, running back gets to give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Fuck out my stick, nigga.
And the quarterback takes a knee. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
USC.
And here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolute shank. Missed it. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
And look, I know there's not a lot of time left, David, but that's a big miss. Obviously, if he hits it and forces the other team to need to score a touchdown to win, now he's left the door just a bit open here. And we've seen crazy things happen in college football.
Yeah, and crazy things need to happen because you still got to make a few plays to get down the field with very little time on the clock. But now there is hope. You've got a chance. And the other kicker on the other sideline better be getting warmed up.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. These DBs going to give a little cushion.
Bye-bye.
Through the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.